Hello Taurus, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing your reading using the Good Tarot by Colette Baron Reed. Ooh, Taurus, your reading is so, it's explaining actually more of like some sort of a misunderstanding or misperception from your part. But the good news is that you actually got corrected on this misperception, which is ending here with the Ten of Earth, which is amazing. But between the first card, as we start with the Five of Earth, the Five of Pentacles, reaching to the Ten of Earth, there's a lot of details and that needs to be brought into the surface in order for you maybe it's going to guide you into seeing the situation in a more truthful and clear way. And I'm seeing here the Five of Earth, the Five of Pentacles, is in the traditional tarot, talks about codependency, lack. The number 5 usually is associated with the number of change. You understand that maybe you have been stagnant in the past, or there's some sort of a stagnation that is actually you're going through currently. But with the Sun card, you understand this process and you know that maybe that this stagnation might be imposed over you. Maybe you're trying to look towards this, you're just starting to see this angle of feeling the imposement itself, the imposter, the one who's trying to keep you stagnant, to keep you lacking, to keep you. And it doesn't have to be financially. It could be talking about some sort of a movement that needs to happen from your side in order for you to bring a wish fulfillment and more of an illuminating situation to your life. Okay, that's going to actually, because with the Sun card, it's a Leo energy that you might be dealing with a Leo, but not necessarily, but it's more of like she's bathing in the sunlight, which means that you're just, summertime and everyone is happy and satisfied and just, enjoying. So very, very distinguishable states, different states. What follows the Sun card, we have here the transformation, which talks about scorpionic energy, which is the death, and she's holding a flame in her hands. But what I'm seeing here is that as you're trying to get over the situation, you're actually trying as well to bring some sort of a death process into the dynamic that brought you into the situation. So, okay, if you're trying to get over a stagnant energy, you're trying to detect your way back into what brought you here. And this process is actually imposing some sort of Five of Water energy, the next card after the transformation, which is talking about the Five of Cups, the person who is, crying over spilled 3 cups, but while there's other 2 cups behind his back and he's not looking towards them. But here I'm seeing that this transformation process, or this, going back with the situation and how it began, is actually bringing you into your subconscious, because the information coming through the Five of Water right now is completely different from the traditional tarot one. The Five of Water in the good tarot usually talks about being completely immersed in your subconscious and understanding the emotional realm and trying maybe to free yourself and to cleanse the energetics that might have been actually driving you through this transformation process. So The thing is, with the fire energy, we have the sun and then there's the transformation, but later after the sun, we have the Queen of Fire. And the Queen of Fire talks about a guidance that is coming forward to you in order to help you through this subconscious process of yours that you're trying, because the Queen of Fire is bracketed by the 5 of water and then by the 3 of water, which talks about the 8 of water, which is the end of the row. The first row here, we have the 8 of water. So the 5 of water, 3 of water, 8 of water talks about, it's just this, that it's okay to leave a foundation behind, whether it's emotional, whether it's financial, whether it's job related, whatever it is, whether it's a dynamic or a way of life that you used to engage with. But there's some sort of a change that needs to happen, because with the Queen of Fire here, it looks like the 3 of water in the traditional tarot, it looks like 3 people celebrating the situation, and the person who's in the reading, this group of people is turning their back on them. But what's happening right now in this reading with the Queen of Fire and the 3 of water, that these 3 people are actually looking towards you, or towards this guidance in order to bring some sort of a justice to the situation, if you know what I mean. So maybe you have been actually dealing in the past with some sort of an injustice, because the Justice card usually talks about the presence of an injustice and that there is justice that needs to come. And it's actually happening. And I believe that you have complete trust in the universe that this is gonna, this is gonna come. But for some reason, with the 8 of water following the Justice card, the 8 of water talks about the person on the shore. He looks like the back of the Magician. He's looking at this 6 of Swords type of ship that we have a specific card for it here as well. At the end of the it's actually the 5th card on the 3rd row. So it looks like this person is not looking towards a new beginning. This person is actually seeking the justice itself. Okay. And with the Justice card, we have with the 2nd row, the 9 of Fire, we have her that she's actually holding the same flame. It wasn't really, she was holding here a sword, but right here in the 9 of Fire, it looks like fire energy, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, not necessarily, but the 9 of Fire talks about star energy, finding your inner compass and actually following your intuition and following your wish fulfillment. And above the 9 of Fire, we have the first card of the first row as the 5 of Earth. It talks about the codependency or the stagnation that you were trying to break from in order for you to bring another energy into the front, which is self-actualization. Perfect. That is really amazing. Like the dynamic and the amount of understanding or the amount of, details that you have engaged in this process, Taurus, it's amazing. Okay. Second card after the 9 of Fire, we have the 5 of Fire in the reverse, and it's actually just right beneath the Sun card. Okay. At the Sun card, we have the sun over her head, and we have the 5 of Fire, the flowers, the fiery flowers at the top as well, because it's coming in the reverse. What does that tell us? The 5 of Fire usually talks about in the traditional tarot in the upright position that there is a group of people, a heated conflict or some sort of an inner conflict too. It might go both ways. But with the 5 of Fire coming in the reverse in this reading, it shows that you have actually understood the situation for what it really is, and in order for you to bring the illumination and the star energy, you have actually understood the process and you've mastered the situation. So you're not in the beginner's mind anymore. You're actually elevating here with the Page of Air, which talks about air energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, not necessarily. But it's here is bracketing with the transformation above the Page of Air, which is bringing that, the killing, the end and the death of this process of this codependency. It's actually levitating you in a very powerful way. Perfect. And it's actually right, like the end of the 2nd row just shows the powerful, seeds of manifestation that is coming in order for you. We have here the Six of Earth, which talks about Six of Pentacles. In the traditional tarot, it's more of about two people being fed breadcrumbs from a person, from a boss, from a worker, from whoever. Or it could be a third-party situation, not necessarily. But this is you in this tarot, in this good tarot. You're showing as a person who's very illuminated, a person who understands their true essence, who knows how to show off their complete gift skills. And there is a new passion that is actually coming towards you with the Ace of Fire. It might be coming from this guidance towards you. That is opening a lot of options for you to go through the whole process and to seek options and to open yourself into more explorative type of energy, more of like, I want to take over this choice, or I don't want to be defined about what I want to embark on right now. It's more of like, I just want to see for myself, and it's coming towards you completely. It's completely 100% showing and clear to your vision and to your subconscious. But there is something here. So yeah, with the Seven of Water, before I march into the Three of Earth, the Seven of Water, above it we have the Three of Water, which talks about, as we said, that, the celebratory energy, but it's not coming this way. It's more of like, yes, bringing people into your options, that's going to give you wish fulfillment. I'm really kind of astonished that the Ten of Water didn't show up here. But the Ten of Water talks about, giddy energy, happiness, and, celebration, emotional fulfillment, and it usually has to, because the tens are the completion numbers, it has to actually bring people into the surface. Then we have the Three of Earth, which talks about stagnant energy, more of like statue energy with the Justice card, because you're trying to bring the justice into the whole process, okay? But with the High Priestess showing up here with the Eight of Water just right beneath it, I believe that there are some aspects that you feel that have actually, maybe you feel like you're not trusting your intuition in a powerful way right now. And but it's more of like with the Eight of Water, looking at this ship, I'm seeing this ship as the High Priestess itself. You're trying to call your High Priestess, your higher self, into the process, into the game, into the picture, which is bringing a lot of remembrance in you, stirring a lot of remembrance in you and those around you, with two different aspects. First one, Page of Earth, followed by the Seven of Earth. Page of Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, that is you, not necessarily, but there's some sort of a time lapse between these two. And I'm seeing this kiddo as actually the fairy that this Seven of Earth person he's looking towards. So whatever that you're actually gazing at or you're focusing at the moment, it's opening your crown chakra in a very powerful way. You're completely, if I may say, you're like you're just fixed on it, okay? It's bringing Two of Water energy, the Two of Cups, yes, but the way that you both are doing it, it's completely different, right? That could be a person, or that could be an aspect of yourself that is trying to be shown to you in the physical realm, not just the water realm, okay? Because it received full manifestation here with the Six of Earth, Three of Earth, so we are at the Nine of Earth, right? And we have the Seven of Earth. With the Three of Earth, it's the Ten of Earth. So it's a process because it's coming into full fruition. It's coming into the co-creation part. Cannot be held into not able to work with how things might shift or the changes that might come. It's more of like going with the flow type of energy. But you're having such a huge control over the unfolding of this process, and you're racing against it with the Strength card, as you're actually, you're showing up here with this lion trying to brace against this energy, like, yeah, I see you, I see you, I watch you, I like what you're doing, but it doesn't mean that I have to actually engage with you in a more better way. And you're taking yourself into a different sort of a levitation here with the Six of the Air, trying not to see the situation for what it really is, but I'm seeing the sea here in the Six of Air right now is showing like some stairs of water that this ship is trying to destroy and to pass through fastly. With the Messenger of Messenger of Air shows that that you're actually seeing this as a sign from the universe or God that is calling you into a new beginning, right? Because it's followed back then by the Fool card, which is like the sandpiper type of energy that is calling you into the Ten of Earth, which is you, Taurus, which talks about the completion, succession, co-creation, and all of that that would actually put yourself into the wish fulfillment type of energy. Beautiful, Taurus. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I'll speak to you soon.